This video is part of a series of videos on how to mine multiple coins on your PC at the same time. We're going to focus on Ethereum here, but if you'd like to understand how to mine other coins, feel free to check out those videos as well. Now, let's get started.
Mining Ethereum on your PC is very straightforward once you figure out all the missing pieces. And there are 3 of them. First, you need a wallet in which you can get all your mining revenue, and then the mining software itself. And finally, a bit of GPU tweaking in order to get the maximum output from your graphic card. So let's get started with a wallet. There are many applications which are crypto wallets, but the most popular one for Ethereum is Metamask. So let's just get started with Metamask. So I'm going to install Metamask as a Firefox extension. And once that's done, you can set up a new wallet within Metamask. So we can get started. You can either import an existing wallet. If you have wallet backed up already, you can import it. But for this, I'm just going to create a new wallet. So this is the password to unlock Metamask whenever you reopen the browser. And finally, this is a video which you're not going to watch. And finally, the secret recovery phrase. This is basically the key to your wallet. And every time you reinstall this on a new PC, and if you want to get access to the same wallet, you use this recovery phrase. You should never disclose this recovery phrase to anyone, which is the opposite of exactly what I'm going to do right now. This is because I'm just going to do this for setup and show you how to do it. But in reality, you should never do this. And also, I'm just going to get rid of this wallet as soon as I finish with this video. So just putting it back. All right, now that we have a recovery phase set up, you have a wallet within your Metamask. All we need is the account address. So this is the one we need. You can also access it from here. So we just need this. And this is basically the address in which we get all our mining revenue once we start mining. So now that we have the wallet, let's take a look at the mining software. In this video, we'll only be doing pool mining and not solo mining. If you want to find out about solo mining, you can look it up online, because given that we only have one graphic card, it doesn't make sense to do solo mining. So there are many mining pools for Ethereum, but the most popular one is Ethermine. I'll leave a link to all this in the description so you can look it up. So once we go to Ethermine, it does support the multiple coins, but we're interested in Ethereum right now. So we say start mining, and it has servers across the world, but I'm interested in the EU servers. And now you need a client which performs the mining in this pool. So there are multiple clients, and these clients actually work with different mining pools, not just Ethermine. But I've experienced using Phoenix Miner, so I'm just going to download this. Downloads, and yeah. I'm not going to download it right away because I've already downloaded the exact same file before, but you can just download and open this file, right? So once you download the file and extract it, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to open a command prompt. I put it on my desktop, all these files. I open a command prompt, go to desktop, Phoenix Miner. And if you open the README file, you can actually see some examples of how to use this with Ethermine, for example. These are other pools I talked about, but we're not looking at them. We are looking at Ethermine. So this is how you can use this with Ethermine. So you have the pool address and then an alternative address for the pool in case the first one is not available. And then the wallet, your wallet address, and then the protocol. So I'm just going to copy the whole thing up until wallet. Because the wallet, you have to give your wallet address that we generated in the last part. So for the wallet, we go back to MetaMask and then copy this. So this is your account in which you get all the mining revenue. And then you can, alternatively, you can also give it a name. So I'm just going to call it my PC. So this is the name of the worker. So for the same wallet, you can have multiple PCs mining. essentially revenue from all these PCs would come into this wallet. But you can give a different name for each worker. Basically, each PC can be a different worker. And then finally, we're just going to say the protocol, which is proto 3, and hit enter. That's it. You start. Okay. Allow access, and it's going to generate the directed acyclic graph. It takes a few seconds, and almost there. We're at 99%, and we've started mining. So you can see right here, 48 mega hashes per second, right? So I'm using an RTX 3070 card from NVIDIA before the light hash version. I know that my card can actually get more revenue than this, more hash power. It can get up to 60 mega hashes per second if I do some tweaks. And that's what we're going to do next, the GPU tweaking, in order to get the maximum performance from our card. Take a note of the power usage. So right now we're using 200 watts of power and generating about 48 mega hashes per second, right? So this tweaking is very important because that will change this equation significantly. So we are about nearly 200 watts with 48 mega hashes per second. And software to do this is called MSI Afterburner. So you can just download MSI Afterburner. So what we're doing now is tweaking our GPU clocks and reducing the power output in order to get the maximum hash rate for the reduced amount of power usage. So I've already downloaded MSI Afterburner, so I'm not going to do this again, but feel free to download this and then install the whole thing. You can just follow the basic installation path. And once you have installed MSI Afterburner, and if you open it, it gives you an interface like this. So you have your CPU voltage, you have your power output, you have what is the temperature at which it should be, that GPU shouldn't exceed. Right now, everything is at its default. You can get up to 100% power. You can go up to 83 degrees centigrades. So I'm just going to keep this right next to here. So 48 mega hashes per second, and then 202 watts, right? So I've created profiles. So what I did, so you need to figure out what works for your card here. And I know for a fact, for my card, these are the best settings. So I can reduce the core clock speed by 300 megahertz and increase the memory clock speed by 1400 megahertz. There's not a whole lot of, I'm not going to go into the full logic behind why these numbers. Sometimes you just have to try them out for your card. Or you can just look up online what are the best values for your card. And then I'm going to limit the power up to 54 degrees and then the temperature to 69 degrees. And say apply. Once I do this, you can take a note that this hash power starts increasing. Just take a look. It went from 48 to 50, 54, and then it's going to keep increasing up to about 60 mega hashes per second. And if you look at, it's not only the increase in the hash rate, it also changes the power usage. So if you see, we're only using 129 watts of power compared to the 300 watts we were using before and a reduced hash rate. So it's really important that we actually do this GPU tweaking in order to get the best performance and the most efficient performance out of our CPU. You can also verify the state of your mining by going to Ethermine. So if you just go back to Ethermine, you can, from anywhere in the world, you can actually verify that you are getting this. So you just copy your unlock, just copy your password, your account address, and then you put your address. So you can see that, well, right now it takes a while for it to show up here, but in a few minutes it will show up. And then you can see you have one worker doing all the work and then what is the hash rate and everything. You can also track your mining revenue here. And that's it. This is just set and forget. it will keep generating you revenue. Because I'm also recording this video, it's not hitting the full 60 mega hashes per second because this video recording would also take up some GPU usage. But if I'm not recording this video and nothing else is happening from a display point of view, it should take the full 60 megahertz. That's it, guys. Now you have efficient Ethereum mining happening on your PC. I'll see you again in the next video about how to mine more coins in parallel while this is already happening. Cheers.